Hi, and welcome to Design Technology. I'm Mr. Hughes, and I'm going to spend a few minutes now just going through some key information about the course and where the current Year 11s are up to. Just a little bit of content about the course. It's a design and make qualification that they're sitting. Throughout Year 10, we worked on a number of projects to help develop and build up their skill set. So now, while they're working on their non-examined assessments, that what we refer to as the NEA, they have all the relevant skills needed to hit the ground running with that. On the 1st of June, the exam board gave out a context, which is what the project needed to be based on, and that is what they've been doing up until the point we're at now. Some key dates that the learners need to look out for is the NEA coursework is to be submitted at the February half term. So at the minute they've been looking at research, they're moving on to design, and there's going to be some model making elements to it as well as making a prototype, and all of that is due in by the February half term. The mock exam, we're just waiting on that to be confirmed. The major exam is in the summer, along with their other GCSEs, and that is summer 2021. Each term, we're carrying out an assessment of each unit, and the learners have already sat one of these, and they'll sit another one at the start of next term. The exam board that we're with, just a little bit of information about the key details of the course. The exam board is AQA, and I put a link on where it says course specification. So if it is that you want to go look specifically about everything that you need to know about the course and what it entails and when key dates are, then you're more than welcome to have a look at that. The assessments, their GCSE is made up of two parts. It's the controlled assessments, which is essentially their major project, their coursework, which is 50% of their qualification. The other 50% is the exam that they sit in the summer, and that is a 2-hour paper that they'll sit. The learners have been given some resources already so they can be preparing for this exam. They've got what we refer to as a PLC, which is a personalised checklist, and this has got knowledge organisers. A knowledge organiser is something that contains lots of information about what they need to know, very straight to the point. There is stuff that they can be working on as well, trying to answer some questions. So it's got some exam style questions that they can work on. And that is what they've also been using as part of their assessment that they've already carried out for the first term, and what they'll also be continuing to use throughout the next assessment. If it is that you want to get a revision guide, again, I'll put the link just underneath, putting the cursor by it now just so you can see it. And that is entirely up to you. There's some really good information on there, so it is something for you to have a think about. A lot of the NEA work for their coursework has been put onto Google Classrooms, so they do have access to templates, exemplar work, things that they can have a look at while they're outside of the academy. There's different levels that we sort of expect from our learners, ranging from an expert learner down to a novice learner. An expert learner, we expect the following to be done at a very high standard, which is the research, the ideas development, turning things into a working prototype, and then evaluating it. That's for the NEA side. They're also expected for their to revise all 7 units of the PLC thoroughly and extensively, answering all the questions. An independent, very similar now, but we expect them to be revising at least 6 to 7 units. A practice learner 5 or 6 units, and a novice learner 3 to 4 units thoroughly. Obviously, the more the learners can prepare for this exam, the better they're going to be at it, and that would be good if they could be proactive with that. A little bit of career information. So learners are starting to make their decisions now on where they want to go into their next career path. So they could go on to do A-level product design. They can go on to a degree into subjects. They can start looking at design technology, graphic design, games design, architecture, engineering, internal design, just to name a few. From a careers point of view, the students will be developing lots of different skills, which will be transferable across a range of different subject areas: 3D, product design, architect, like a few of them that I've just discussed. Staff contact, if you've got any questions or anything regarding anything to do with the course, then I'm Mr. Hughes. I'm the main contact for Year 11, the PDO group, and my email is k.hughes@jcbacademy.com. Those that are taught by Mr. Ferguson, if he's your first point of contact, s.ferguson@jcbacademy.com. If it is that you've just got a general question, nothing to do with your class or just any more information about the course, then please email myself, Mr. Hughes, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, thank you.